Hey there, Luis Moreno here with Simply Health Insurance Agency. All right, I've got some exciting news for you guys. The ACA consent form, I've got a way for you to capture this thing easily. Now, we're going to talk about this ACA consent form. I've got the wording directly from CMS on what we're supposed to do it and when we're supposed to do it. And then I'm going to show you how I use my preferred CRM, Agent CRM, and I'm going to show you how you can get these consent forms from your prospects immediately before you do any work for them. All right, so let's get into the wording. I'm going to show you what I got directly from CMS. Okay, so here is the actual wording. All right, so let's get into this first. So registered agents and brokers assisting consumers apply for and enroll in marketplace coverage must document consumer consent prior to accessing or updating their marketplace information. CMS does not prescribe the manner in which the agent and brokers must document consent. All right, so they're not telling us how we can get it. Okay, instead, there are different formats that may be acceptable for agents and brokers to use to document this consumer consent, such as a recorded phone call. Okay, you can do that on Agent CRM. Text message, this is my preferred, the quickest and easiest way to get it. You can email, also another easy way to get it. And then these are a little harder. Electronic document with a digital signature. So if you're using DocuSign, if you're using Adobe Sign or Google Sign, who knows, all these different options, then you can capture a digital signature that way. Or if you're doing a face-to-face, you might as well just capture a wet signature, which I have here. Okay, all right. Now this model consent serves as an example for how agents and brokers must document consent via physical documents with wet signatures. All right, so then we go on to the following pages. Okay, so let's get in here and let's look at the consent form that they came up with. And then I'm going to share with you my consent form. All right. So bottom line is you have to have this wording in here. All right. You got to have the name of the insured and who they're giving permission to, and then what permissions they're giving you. What are they agreeing to? So searching for an existing app. All right, guys. If you're going to do a search on Health Sherpa for an existing application, you got to have this consent. If you're going to complete an application and enroll them, you're going to need consent. If you're going to do any kind of maintenance or enrollment assistance, you're going to need consent. And if you're going to respond to some inquiries from the marketplace, for example, they've been told that they need to submit some documents, and you're going to help them do that, you need to get the consent. I understand that the agent will not use or share my PII for any purposes. I confirm that the information I provided for entry on my marketplace eligibility and app will be true to the best of my knowledge. Okay, I understand that I do not have to share additional information about myself or my health with my agent beyond what is required. So check this out. For my agents is I already have here my intake form, and I only collect the data that is required for me to enroll them. You guys will have access to that if you're one of my agents. Okay, so there's the model, guys. It is right there. Now I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to show you. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to get this ready. My consent forms that I've created. I've got one in English and one in Spanish. Okay. So let me share this with you now. Okay, so here is my English one. Same scenario. I've got the information up here, date, I, the consumer, this is going to be the lead that you're talking to. And then what I've done is I've pre-filled this information out. Simply Health Insurance Agency and its staff. I've got 9 people in my office, so I don't want to have to write everybody's name on here. So I've indicated that it's my agency and my staff. And then we have my agency NPN. There is the information that is required to be on the consent. And then an insured can't, now I've already signed it. I printed my name, I got my email, I've got my phone number, and I just don't have it dated. Okay, so I've got this information on here. Okay, now what I did is I talked to a lot of my leads over the phone or by text message and email. One way or another, I communicate with my leads because I am not one of these no call, don't talk to an agent kind of agents. I am the opposite of that. Okay, I'm going to talk to my insured because I want to find out, first of all, I want to fill out my intake form. Okay, I want to collect all the required data. I want to find out how they file their tax return because I want to do an accurate application. I want to find out if they're married. I want to find out if they're kids. Maybe their kids, these no-talk agents, one of the craziest, one of the things that they have no way of capturing is what if the insurer just puts their information, but they got 2 kids who are on chip. They don't know that they need to put their kids on there. Well, to create an accurate application, guys, we need all the data. Okay, so we will collect all this data and talking to them. And here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to share with you how I do it in Agent CRM. This is the CRM. I am an affiliate. Okay, I do make a little money because I recommend them, but I use Agent CRM day in, day out, and I have been doing it for years. Now, I am a multi-line agency. We are a one-stop shop. We do everything: auto insurance, home insurance, commercial insurance, life insurance, health insurance, Medicare. What else? I can't think of anything. I mean, any other line of business. We do bonds, workers' compensation. We do it all. And this is the primary tool that we use to communicate. Okay. Agent CRM, guys, one thing I want to tell you about it. It is a communication tool. It's not a quoter and it's not an electronic file cabinet. Although it can store documents, it's not designed to do that. It is designed to communicate with your contacts. Your contacts can be a lead or an existing client. It can be a past client. Okay. It can be any kind of contact. It allows you to communicate easily. And also, if you have workflows built in and you attach these workflows, it will do the work in that workflow for you automatically. All right. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's get in here and I'm going to share with you my contact. Okay, so what I did is if you look over here on the left, and it's grayed out right now. And that is because I had already clicked on contacts and I had clicked on the plus symbol. What I did is I added myself. I put my name, first name, last name, my email, my phone number, and I selected mobile. And I hit save. Okay, I saved this contact. Very important that you save it because now what you're going to do is we're going to go to the next screen here. Okay, all right. So I've added myself here. This is my information, so I don't mind sharing it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is let's assume that I am this contact. Okay, I'm the agent and I'm talking to this contact right here. And I've already collected all of their data. I've ran quotes, I've discussed them, I've done my job. I asked them about the doctors and meds, and I have found a plan that is appropriate for them. But before I can enroll, I have to get consent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on SMS English. Now, for you guys that use my link, you're not going to have 8 of these. I have 8 because LM is Luis Moreno, that's me. MM is Magali Moreno, my wife. She also sells ACA. So, and we all use the same Agent CRM. So that's why we've got to have 8 of these. But you all will just need to have 4. Text or SMS in English, text or SMS in Spanish, and maybe you have another language. And then you have the same version for English for email. Okay, so I'm going to click on SMS English and I'm going to hit save. Okay, look what popped up there, guys. Remember, now this section is my conversation section. This is where I'm communicating with that contact. So here is the picture. I'm going to show you what I just got on my phone. So might be, I'm trying my best to show you there, but this right here, guys, is the consent form. It is the entire form sent to them as a picture. Okay. And it says on there, be sure to reply with I consent. I've got my the ability for them to stop, to unsubscribe. So here's what I do. I reply back with I consent. Just text it back. Look at the screen here, guys. All right. I just got the I consent. This is beautiful. Okay. Now, look at what it does here. I made the workflow do a couple of things. Number one, okay, I'm going to refresh this page. Let me make sure to just go straight to my contacts. I don't want to share anybody else's data. Okay, perfect. Look what it did, guys. This thing did two things for me. The response that I gave on my phone, it showed up right here. I consent. I could have put here whatever. I consent to you enrolling me. Whatever the response is will automatically be put here. The second thing that this workflow does, if you go over here to notes, it will timestamp it for you. Date of consent, time of consent, and it's got that information there for you, so that if you have to prove this, all you do is you screenshot this entire thing. You go up here and say, like, look, here's my consent form. You can screenshot this entire thing. You can also capture it by email. So you can send an email to this contact, or if you want to, and let's just give this a quick try. Okay, because let's see, I can call myself. It might be a little bit odd because this thing is already set up. Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Okay. I answer it. Okay, I'm going to mute it. Okay, what it just did right there, guys, it said this call will be recorded. What I can do now is I can go over the consent form. I can pull up this consent. Hey, Mr. Contact, I've got to get this verbal consent from you. Let me go over this. I'll go over this entire document with them, and they can respond with, I consent. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to hang up. Okay, I just hung up. Now, look at what happened here. It is giving me the recording of the phone call. I can click on this. Okay. The call is right here. I can even download it so I can send it to whomever is requiring it. So it is all here for you. Okay. So this is the easiest way that I think you can make this happen so that you can continue with enrollment. Remember, you have to have consent to do those four things. Any maintenance, okay, searching for the account. Let me see here. I know enrolling, searching, any maintenance, and responding to some inquiries from the marketplace. Make sure that you're getting consent. Agent CRM is a powerful tool. Okay, you can make this happen with any CRM, guys. Don't think that this is just specific to one CRM. I have no idea. There's hundreds of CRMs. Go build it out. But if you do not have a CRM, guys, I look at you like I would look at a carpenter without a hammer. How are you going to do your job? What are you going to do? You're going to hammer that nail with your shoe, with a rock? You can probably get the job done, but you're going to work a heck of a lot harder than having your actual hammer. Okay, our hammer as insurance agents is Agent CRM. So guys, I highly recommend that you get Agent CRM. It's $97 a month. It's the same price as if you were to go get it directly from them. The good thing that with us, is you're going to get a ton of workflows. Let me share with you right now the workflows that you're going to get. Okay, all these I built out and I use day in, day out. So they're just not just stuff that I've created that I don't use. So I'm going to share with you the workflows that you're going to get. Make this up. Trying to make it a little smaller so it can fit on the screen, but no, that's not going to work. Okay, so here is what you're going to get. You know, I know how to do this. Well, I'll just show here on the screen. So what you're going to get is I have a Medicare snapshot. These are all the things in Medicare that you're going to get. So you get these tags, you get this pipeline, you get these stages within the pipeline, you get these templates that I've created. These things are awesome, guys. These templates, what they do is when you get an insured and you enroll them in United Healthcare, you attach this template to them, send it, and it sends them a text or an email letting them know that they have United Healthcare, and it gives them a bunch of information about United Healthcare, their website, their member portal, their provider directory, their formulary, their customer service number. I'm trying to get my insurance not to call me for basic stuff like that. So it's all in here in a text and an email. Look at the workflows that I've created. Okay, I've got a bunch of workflows in here. The ones that I love. Okay, AEP is around the corner. So I've got an AEP reminder that lets the insurance know that AEP is around the corner and that you're the agent to call. Okay, I've got an appointment reminder. So there's an appointment set up. We've got that. We have a, let's see here. These last three right here are huge. So I have a post-enrollment MAPD workflow that lets your seniors know what they have in their plan. Now I'm talking generalities. It'd be too hard to make specifics, too many plans out there, but it lets those people know that, hey, you have dental in your plan. Have you gone to see your dentist? It lets them know that it has vision, lets them know they have hearing, over the counter, the gym membership. A lot of the benefits that are common to most plans, it lets your seniors know that they've got that built into your plan. The reason I'm doing that, guys, it keeps that other agent from the house. Okay, I've got the very same thing with MedSup. Although with MedSup, they don't have a lot of extra benefits, but it lets them know that I can help them out with their dental and vision, life insurance, and then I give them information about their PDP. I also, this one's a moneymaker for me. All of my ACA clients get entered with a date of birth. I want a date of birth because this workflow lets me know when they turn 64 and a half. At 64 and a half, I want them on my radar because now I'm going to start nurturing that lead so that when they're ready to enroll in Medicare, I can guide them with that, and then I can capture that new to Medicare client. Beautiful. Okay. On the ACA side, I've got these tags. I've got these pipelines. I've got these stages within the pipeline. I've got these templates already set up, and I've got these workflows. Okay, I have a ton of stuff for you. I don't have very much on the life side. Okay, here's my life stuff. I do have dental and vision, and I've got auto, and I've got home stuff. So you get all that. You don't have to build it out. Now, what you do have to do is you have to tweak it out for you. So I would suggest that if you use my affiliate link, they're going to load all of these assets into your Agent CRM. You've got to go in there, check them out, and you've got to personalize them for you. Okay, so it's a great, great tool. And guess what? Okay, I'm going to do another video, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek into this. OMG, get ready, guys. All right, you also get this. They now have an SOA feature, a scope of appointment for Medicare. So it allows you to build a website. Now, it's more like a landing page. So you have to have a website already. Okay, you can get one with GoDaddy, super easy to do. And my website is simplyhealthinsurance.net. And then what you get to do is you create a page off that side. It's very technical, but once you do this, I've got this phone number that is linked to my Sunfire phone number. That's my Medicare enrollment tool. Okay, and I'm putting it right here. Call now to get instant help. Okay, they can fill out this scope, but look at how easy this is, guys. I am the beneficiary. Okay, I've already put some test information in here, and look at what it does. You go through this, you hit next, you on here, you get to pick what plans you want to talk about. I usually tell my seniors, check them all. We don't know which way we're going. Okay, you also get, and then they get to sign here and then submit. I have now captured a scope. That scope is now saved in the contact information for this person. Now look what it does here, guys. We are October the 3rd, and my first availability is the 5th, 48 hours from now. It compliantly helps me set the appointment up. Okay, again, they can still call this number for instant help. Okay, now this number doesn't work on the computer, but if they are on the phone, they can click it and it will call. It will call directly to my agent or to my CRM number. Okay, now look, 4 o'clock, 48 hours. Why not 3 o'clock? Well, it's 3:50 right now. That would be 37 hours and 50 minutes. I didn't quite meet the 48-hour rule. So it does that for you. It sets the appointment up, and then you can continue and save it. Now, here's what it does. Once that happens, I'm giving you a lot of information, but look at what happens, guys. Once we've captured that scope, it starts sending them notifications by email and text messages 4 days prior to the appointment, 3 days prior, 2 days prior, 1 day prior, 30 minutes prior. And then and it also lets you know, just so you know, it lets you know that you have that appointment coming up with that senior. Guys, that's a great feature with an Agent CRM, and all that is built in. You get that. So again, guys, use my code, use my affiliate code. I'm going to have it up here, and I'm going to have it in the description down below. Thank you, guys.